And yesterday we were here having breakfast and just chatting with the staff, and we were sitting here counting, and we realized how many people we invited and how many people would show up. We said we should have this 10 more, and we still needed another table. So thank you so much. He loved all of you, and all of you saw his joy, his kindness, and experienced his love. So again, first I want to thank everybody for coming, and anyone who feels like sharing, or my mom who had an amazing eulogy and amazing speech, and everyone who is sharing after us. It means a ton. I don't think I can share anything surprising or something that people didn't know about our grandpa, Dad, Eflo, Frankie, Carlos, Cheater, and everything anyone else called him. I say we because everyone here are friends and family of his. I actually had friends see the invitation and realized they never actually knew his real name until then. They always knew him as Grandpa. We all know he was a simple man. He wanted to spread kindness, joy, his caring nature, and jokes. And he touched all of our lives and hearts just by being that, by being himself. His kindness and open heart were shown by all of my friends growing up, again, calling him Grandpa. He gave rides to whoever and whenever they needed. He took family friends in when he could. He told me in August, when I had gotten a new puppy and was trying to figure out my job, and he said, Teddy, of course, because I asked him, I didn't want to assume. He said, I can't say no to kids or dogs. And when both Scotty and I learned how to drive, he was probably the saddest in our house because he drove us to school and practices almost every single day. He was there half an hour early to pick us up. He hated when we were late getting in the car, and he would sit there and watch our practice, detriment to his windshield one practice, actually. His joy was seen in so many places. At the dinner table playing poker with family, either if it was a school night with just the 5 of us, or after a holiday with anyone who came late into the night. Trying to be so patient, teaching me how to pitch. He had so many bruises and bumps, and then he eventually realized it wasn't meant to be. Fishing, camping, and golfing with our family and friends whenever he could. I know we can all think back to times he took us fishing, or for me, when he was so excited to take me to my first golfing lesson. Although some of us saw his competitive side take over when he fired every Dodger by mid-season. Every season. Grandpa's jokes don't need an introduction. We have all heard and seen a sense of humor at many times. As you heard, my mom sharing some stories. We have also spent the last few weeks as family have come and visited us and spent time with us. We had a little journal and we wrote down notes of stories that everyone would tell us. And it was amazing hearing the stories, the laughs from his brother, Uncle Roy. You had some great ones, and Larry, everybody. The biggest being, he cheated again, almost every night in cards. And he would laugh with these giant innocent eyes behind his glasses. What do you mean? I didn't do it. And he taught that to April. What hit me after about a week after his passing was how much I miss his hugs. Him asking every time I left the house where I was going, so that if something happened, he knew where I would be and where I should be. Every single time I left the house, he would say, "Be safe, Ita." When I lived in Durango and would drive home, we had 3 checkpoints that I had to call him, and if I forgot, I was in trouble. One time I surprised him and he said, "Who'd you call? Who made sure you were safe?" And hearing that voice of worry and love, I missed it so much. I'm so grateful that I decided to move back. The times we all had with him are priceless. But if you hear people say that the legacy will live on, it's true with Grandpa. He will always be with all of us. He encouraged everyone to be kind, and any time that Scotty and I would come home angry about a test or frustrated about a game, he would say, "Did you try your best?" That was all he cared about, is that we tried our best and we were happy. So, like my mom said, let's all pass on his legacy by trying our best, being kind and loving to every person we meet. Thank you.